Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Karkadash. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh. And His only begotten Son, Ba'Hashem, in the name of Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lash Wakadash, the whole tongue. And Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwa, when I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out of this news article from ArabNews.com, and it reads, Myanmar junta extend state of emergency by 6 months. It says Myanmar's military chief Mun Aung Hlaing above during a Defense and Security Council meeting. It says Myanmar Military Information Team, AFP. It says the Southeast Asian nation has been in turmoil since February 2021 coup. The junta has extended the state of emergency multiple times since declaring it. That's been for the last 3 years. And this was updated January 31st, 2024 from the AFP. It says Myanmar junta of Wednesday extended a state of emergency by 6 months. Again, delaying elections, the military has promised to hold its battles opposition across the country. The Southeast Asian nation has been in turmoil since the February 2021 coup, which ended in a 10-year experience with democracy and sparking mass protests and crackdowns on the dissent. It says 3 years on, the junta is struggling widespread armed opposition in its rule and recently suffering a series of stunning setbacks to the alliance of ethnic minority and armed groups. Acting President U Mint Sue announced the extension of the state of emergency for another 6 months. At a meeting of the National Defense and Security Council, the junta said in a statement, the extending of the state of emergency due to the expire at midnight on Wednesday was needed to continue the process of combating the groups. The statement added, the council discussed preparations for holding multi-party elections and holding a national census at a meeting in the military-built capital. It said without giving details. The military declared a state of emergency when it outlaws Aung San Suu Kyi's government in February 2021, citing unsubstantiated allegations of electoral fraud in 2020 elections. Her party won in a landslide. It has extended the state of emergency multiple times since the delay in fresh elections has promised to hold. Myanmar military draft in 2008 constitution, what the junta has said it still in force, requires authorities to hold fresh elections with 6 months of a state of emergency being lifted. A surprise offense in late October by an alliance of the ethnic armed groups in northern Shan state sent the junta reeling. The Arkan Army AA, Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army, MNDAA, and the Tang Ang National Liberation of the TNLA sieged roads to the country's biggest trade partner, China, and captured dozens of military outposts. Troops surrendered in their thousands, and military units fled into India and China, prompting a rare public criticism of the junta leadership by its supporters. A China broker peace deal has since paused the fighting in the north, but alliance has largely kept its recent gains and clashes continuing elsewhere. The setback has also galvanized pro-democratic groups to renew their attacks on the military elsewhere in the country. Independence Myanmar analyst David said the moves were a total expected extensions for a crumbling regime. More than 4,400 people have been killed in the military crackdown of the descent, and over 25,000 arrests, according to a local monetary group. The junta said that the groups opposing its rules has been killed more than 6,000 civilians. More than 2 million people have been displaced by violence since the uh, putsch, according to the United Nations. This is the book of Luke. Matter of fact, 2nd Edges 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. 2nd Edges 15 and verse 15. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. And that's what we've been seeing over there in Myanmar ever since 2021 all into 2024. Back and forth, on and off clashes. You having army groups rising up against their leaders, anti-coup, military coups, been increasing ever since then. As I was reading a news article, over there in Myanmar, over there it had been a political turmoil between both sides. And this is 2nd Edges 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right, and that's what we've been seeing over there in Myanmar. That's why they kept on extending the state of emergency. And I believe due to the anti-coups and military coups and violence that have been taking a toll over there Southeast Asia of Myanmar, that country over there. I'm going to read it again. 2nd Edges 15 verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, in the course of their actions to stand in their power. And this is 2nd Edges 9 and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the people of the world. And this is the book of Luke. Let's see. It's the book of Luke 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth the distress of nations with perplexity, and the seas rage and roar. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article from ArabNews.com. As it says again, Myanmar junta extended state of emergency by 6 months. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKarkadash. The Heavenly Father, the true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'Hashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, and the Lashwa Kadash, the Holy Tongue. And Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom.